Welcome to Full Court Fits, the show that takes you around the world of NBA fashion while also bringing you the latest, greatest, biggest news in sneaker culture today. I'm Big Waz for Thanksgiving Turkey Day edition. Let's go. All right, let's get right into Copper Drop. First up, we have Serge Ibaka of the Milwaukee Bucks. Serge Ibaka, one of the most definitely eccentric.
I don't dress, OG. I do art, bro.
He's out there in what he'll wear. Some of the stuff he's worn in the past, I've literally actively just killed and crushed in print and in this space. But, I like what he's doing here, man. This speaks to his first-gen immigrant vibes that Serge Ibaka evokes. He reminds me of so many of my Haitian family members, to be honest. I'm feeling this knit Missoni cardigan. Very, very, very tough. I would personally rock this. No kizzy. Gallery department pants, whatever. You know what that is. I think this is just a nice, clean look. Like, not a lot of people can pull off the tank top underneath the sweater, right? But when you're built and sculpted like this dude is, he's literally a freaking Greek statue. You can pretty much pull off whatever you want. I'm actually copping this fit. Rarity for Serge Ibaka. Next up is Darius Bazley of the Oklahoma City Thunder. I could tell some stylists has their hooks in this kid at the moment just from some of the stuff he's wearing. We'll get into it. Hermes beanie cap. It's hard. Definitely into that. I don't know that I would be willing to spend $700 or whatever he probably had to spend from Hermes to get that, but it's a dope beanie. The jacket is by a brand called Dries Van Noten, who we've talked about up here before. Super trendy right now in the NBA. Not gonna lie to you guys, PJ Tucker was doing this like 2.5 years ago, but I digress. It's still a cool brand. Not that it's not cool anymore. I'm just saying PJ he be godfather in a lot of these looks for these cats. The vest / shirt / U-neck tee underneath is from a brand called Raffato Handmade. And my favorite part, again, the New Balance 550s. Darius Bazley was one of the first guys to sign up with New Balance when they started doing the basketball thing. So it's cool to see that he's still with them, incorporating New Balance into his looks. I love when guys do that, especially for a brand like New Balance who isn't the traditional Nike, Adidas powers, and it's not a designer, right? It's like, I could look crazy fresh, rocking New Balance, copping this fit. Next up, John Wall of the Los Angeles Clippers. He's rocking a Dior hoodie, Dior jacket. What I'm going to assume are Dior jeans. I cannot confirm at the moment. But the reason why I'm saying that is because John Wall is obsessed with Christian Dior. It's absolutely his favorite brand. NBA players will rock a lot of Dior. Like, that's just regular. But John Wall is like a super hyper mega fan of that brand, and this jacket is pretty crazy. The hoodie is whatever, just your basic Dior hood, but that jacket is fire. Definitely a statement piece. Some Jordan 4s and mismatched laces. Again, I think I'm feeling in a charitable mood, man. I like this jacket a lot. It's something that I would wear. It reminds me a lot of the stuff that we were wearing in New York City back in the 90s and early 2000s, man, from brands like Nautica and Tommy and Polo. Like, this jacket reminds me of that era. And so, I'm going to cop this fit. All right, last but certainly not least, man, my man Kevin Durant, who I wanted to talk about up here, not just because he's one of the 20 best NBA players we've ever seen, not because he's a champion, an MVP, not because he's KD, but because this man shows up to games just wearing regular clothes. Like, he don't got a stylist. He's not trying to wow people. He doesn't want to impress people in the high fashion world. KD is just like, I want to look comfortable. I want to wear things that I like. And, I want to be myself. And that's why I want to applaud KD, not just for what he's rocking right here. Because, again, my New York sensibilities kicking in here. Averex leather jacket, man. When I was a teenager, you were literally a superhero if you somehow figured out how to get your hands on Averex leather. They've recently been making a comeback. Guys like Rudy Gay are a brand endorser. I think Fabulous even part of the campaign. So KD rocking that in all black jeans, black hoodie, black Scully, black Jordan 4s. It's what a normal dude does. I love KD tapping into his everyman sensibility. So I'm absolutely copping this fit. All right, let's get right into sneak peek, man. First up, we got the LeBron 20, which you guys know I am really into this model. This latest colorway that they're about to drop is a pink joint with animal print. You got to be careful with animal print. Like we've seen some pretty crazy Nike joints, Nike collabs with animal print all over the place. But like, man, this is hard to me. Like, this is super hard because it's just accenting the pink. Most of the LeBron 20s have been a mesh on the upper. This, they go for just some leather, which I think is fire as well. That stacked swoosh is like a really cool looking design. I just think the shoe is fire. This colorway is fire. Look for this to drop at some point before the year is out. The price point is a bit out there for sure, ski. $200 at retail. Like it's a pretty penny. Probably the biggest criticism for me for the LeBron line over the years, how just expensive all of these shoes are, but this is a dope fire kick. Can't wait to get my hands on these. Next up, man, I know we touched on New Balance, what they're doing in the basketball space when we talked about Bays. Man, of course, lifestyle, running, that's their bread and butter, and they are absolutely killing things right now. And here is the latest colorway from the protection pack, right? These are the 1906Rs. The protection pack, you guys remember, people thought that was a collab, but they weren't. They were just a general release of New Balance, which I think is fire. Like, they put out heat for stuff that isn't just, stuff they're doing with Jown or Fresh Goods or Kith or Ame Leon Dore. Like, they put out things that when you get your hands on them, you feel like it's a special product, right? I just think this is a really cool shoe. Obviously, there will be a lot of them made available. I think a lot of people are going to go out of their way to get their hands on them, but it won't be too hard, and I don't think you'll get crushed too crazily on the resale market, man. The 1906Rs are, to me, some of the dopest shoes on the market, and this latest protection pack it doesn't disappoint. Stay in tune, stay on the lookout. These is definitely one of the dopest kicks that they're going to drop. And lastly, I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at this, man. And that is Nike's handling, Nike, Jordan Brand, whatever, sneakers apps, handling of the lost and found Jordan 1. Before the release, Nike leaked news that people who had caught L's on Jordan 1s on the sneakers app either 20 times or more would get preferential treatment on the drop. A lot of people rolled their eyes on that. And then, of course, when the sneaker was officially released, it was all kinds of shenanigans with getting the item, putting it in your shopping cart, and this and that. And, the demand was ridiculous. I don't know that sneakers infrastructure was quite ready for the demand, but I think that's to be expected with literally the most anticipated shoe of 2022 dropping. And I saw a lot of hand wringing online and people crying. I even saw, a couple of people saying, let's bring back lineups. Let's bring back this. Look, man, this is what I'll say for that. Cause actually, I remember doing a story about the origins of the sneaker app and why and how it came to be. And guys, like, do you guys not remember people getting shot at these releases, people getting robbed, beat up for their sneakers, kids having to camp out days in advance? As bad as the sneakers app experience can be, it's better than the alternative. Like, actual violence being carried out behind this shit. As bad as it is, I do think it's to the greater good, and it's better than the alternative. And I just wanted to remind folks of this. Like, if you caught an L on these sneakers and it sucks, and the sneaker app, gives people anxiety and it's annoying, and I understand it, but the alternative, man, the bad old days, I don't know that we want to bring those back. All right, guys, that was our show for today. I want to wish everybody out there happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. Make sure you become a subscriber to the Ringers YouTube feed. Put the notification on. Make sure you're checking us out each and every Friday here on Full Court Fits. We'll see you next week. Peace.